me see. Okay. Hi, everybody. It is Tamika Mapp, your state assembly candidate for the 68th Assembly District. And today I am going to be speaking about something that's deeply matters in this election, and it's experience. Too often we vote for the person we know, the person we like, or the person someone told us to support. But this election, I'm asking each of us to go a little bit deeper. This is not about being personal. This is about responsibility. We have to move away from electing people because they are our friends or because we like them, and move towards electing people who have the experience to deliver when the stakes are this high. You know, as always, friendships can earn the conversation, but experience must earn the vote. We owe it to each other to know what each person stands for. The voters deserve a leader who really understands the process, the rationale, have the relationship, and the urgency to get things in our community done. In this race, experience matters because our issues are too big and too urgent and too personal for anyone to learn on the job. We're talking about people's homes. We're talking about NYCHA residents fighting for repairs and keeping their protections. We talk about co-op owners facing rising costs, where families asking for safe blocks and real treatment options and real solutions. Our community members are asking for real solutions. We are tired of having excuses. You know, one of my opponents had to pretty much learn on the job and did not build the state level relationships needed to help protect our housing when our community needed the most, right? Relationships, timing, and strategy matters in Albany. When a leader has to learn the process after being elected, our community can lose time that we do not have. Housing fights in Albany, it moves very fast. State relationships matter, and preparation matters the most. This election is not about giving the best speeches. This is about knowing how to move legislation, build relationships, and protect people before a crisis becomes irreversible. You know, another opponent had 8 years in the city hall. According to the city's own legislative tracker, they introduced 22 bills, with 8 of them enacted into law in that total 8 years. And one of the laws I strongly disagree with was creating a needle, syringe, and sharps buyback pilot program. I understand harm reduction, but our community has also been asking for cleaner streets, real treatment options, and a plan that does not leave East Harlem carrying the burden alone. We are not just counting bills. We're asking what change for the people that live here. So now we're asking about impact. Which of those laws helped our community? Which policies left us with more harm? And what fights still needed stronger leadership? When it comes to public housing, I have been very clear. I do not support any policies that move us away from federal Section 9 public housing and into models where private management takes over our homes. NYCHA residents deserve repairs, transparency, and permanent affordability, not privatization by another name. Meanwhile, I have been traveling back and forth to Albany. I have been sitting in the rooms. I have been working on the bills and fighting for the issues that matters to us. I have been working to prevent our homes from being foreclosed on. I have been fighting to stop privatization of our public housing. I've been calling on the state to stop illegal safe injection sites and provide better treatment outcomes. and real accountability and safer streets. This June, I'm asking people to choose experience, not friendships, not popularity, not who gave the best speech, because our community cannot afford another leader who have to figure it out after they get elected. When I say I am ready, it's not just because I want a title, it's because I'm already doing the work. This election is about who wants it's not about who wants the job. My bad. This election, well, to some people, they may need it because they needed a job. But for me, it's because I'm already been doing the work, and I'm already in Albany every single day fighting for us in Albany. So my name is Tamika Mapp, and I'm running for state assembly because we need new leadership, real solutions, and real change. Thank you for listening. Let me see if anybody got any questions. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to check and see if we have any comments before I end the live. Maybe not, because nobody's here. Again, I apologize for being late. I was just coming back from a development that's going over Red Impact and the Preservation Trust. Just give me 1 second. Let me look on Facebook. Just want to make sure I don't have any questions, because sometimes I'll be having questions and I'd be missing them. All right. Have no questions. So I'm going to end the live. I'll talk to you soon.